It's a terrible shame when people who are homosexual amount to maximum 2% of the population. Those who are lesbians, about 1%. It's a tiny minority. But they are willing to rip apart the framework of traditional marriage, to rip apart an organization that has done so much good for young people, the Boy Scouts, to rip apart certain of these other things that we have counted as important in our society. All for one thing, that the way they do sex will be accepted in the mainstream of society.
Now hang on just a minute here, because I actually would love to hear an explanation. I've never heard anyone explain to me exactly how traditional marriage, the framework of this institution, is actually being affected in any way. I mean, yes, people that you don't like, that make you uncomfortable, can now get married. But when a straight couple gets married, how is their marriage any different? Really, how is it different? Besides being non-exclusive, besides not having this institution that they can lord over other people saying, we get to do this and you don't, how is their marriage any different? They can still get married, they can still get all the benefits of marriage, they can still have children. What's different? What's actually changed? Anything? Anything at all? What's different? How has it been destroyed? How has marriage been changed? It hasn't, except that other people can do it now that make you uncomfortable. Really, that's all that's different. And you talk about sex as if sex is the only thing that homosexuality is about. It's not. It really, really isn't. Okay, homosexuals fall in love. They have romance. They go out to dinner. They go out to the movies. They take walks in the park. There is so much more to it than just getting it on in the bedroom. Why is it that having sex is the only part of homosexuality that you ever think about? I mean, is that all that ever goes through your mind? Is the dirty parts? 'Cause, I'm sorry, dude, but you're filthier than we are if that's all you can ever think about. Seriously, get your mind out of the gutter, 'cause that's not where ours is. I mean, this shirt aside. Seriously, there is so much more to homosexuality than just licking pussy. Or sucking cock if you happen to be a guy, but still, the point is there is so much more to it than that. And, okay, the Boy Scouts can now admit homosexuals. And this means what exactly? Do you seriously think that people are going to start getting it on when they're on camping trips? No. They're still going to, learn which berries are poisonous and which ones aren't. They're still going to learn how to track deer and elk or whatever the heck it is the Boy Scouts do. Big, fat, hairy deal. It's not like their morals are suddenly going to be challenged. Get a grip. I mean, seriously, what has actually changed? I mean, aside from the fact that you happen to find homosexuality icky, what's different? Really, what's different? I mean, you're acting like all of a sudden everything's coming crashing down. But what's actually changed? I have never heard an explanation. Never. And yet, somehow, I keep hearing this horror story about your world being destroyed. But how is your life affected? I want to hear an explanation. Could somebody who objects to these things tell me what about your life has actually been changed? How have you directly been affected by this, other than having to know that there are people you object to who are no longer being persecuted? Other than that, how has your life been substantially altered? Somebody please tell me. I want to know. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please think.
Please
take the time to rate this video. And hey, if you dig what I do, subscribe. And please visit my Zazzle store, where you'll find all kinds of BionicDance merchandise. Rating videos has been found to cause fresher breath, enhanced metabolism, and greater sexual magnetism.